If I was starting completely from scratch and I wanted to make $10,000 a month with a freelance business, totally, completely online, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I would do it. I'm just going to build it right in front of you so you can just copy me in a sense. And if anyone who doesn't know me, hasn't watched my videos before, this is actually one of my gigs that you can see I've earned over $245,000 using a very simple framework, and I will show you the exact steps to making $10,000 a month. If you want to speed run this whole thing, work with me one-on-one. I left my details in the description, but let's jump into it. So $10,000 a month with freelancing. It's actually quite simple, guys. You're going to find out what is it that you like doing. Okay, so many times we're working jobs and we don't really use our talents. What do you actually enjoy doing? Because there are 700 categories to choose from within this company called Fiverr. Now, you don't have to go to Fiverr. There's Upwork, there's TopTal, there's Freelancer, there's many. I was the most successful on Fiverr. So I would suggest going to fiverr.com today, become a seller, register for free, choose a unique username, and activate your account today. So like I said, there's 700 plus categories here, including graphics and design, digital marketing, writing and translation, programming and tech, video and animation, music and audio business, lifestyle. You can see this is one of my gigs right here. I'm a vetted pro, starts at $100. We got resume writing, website testing, social media management, data entry, virtual assistant. Guys, there's so much out there. And if you haven't thought of this before and you're kind of confused about where to start, listen, AI is making everything so much easier, and there's so much free information on YouTube now. It's absolutely incredible. Let's jump back into these steps though. So you're going to sign up on there on Fiverr, and you're going to start with a profile that shows professionalism. Now you say, listen, I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. Guess what? You got to fake it till you make it. You've heard that before. Guys, it's not that difficult. You're going to copy off of the top sellers. You need a gig title with important keywords. Okay? I say, I will speak with a deep, epic voice. It's just very simple. It's very simple, but using those keywords. Now, again, I do voiceover and spokesperson work for you. It could be something totally different, and there's so many ways that you can find keywords. If you need some help, like I said, contact me, and I'll do what I can for you. Fill in all available offerings. So there's so many different categories, skills, FAQs, examples, certifications, filters. Guys, for the longest time, I didn't fill out everything on the site, and it probably set me back 8 months to a year, because Fiverr needs to know that you're serious, that you're going to be on there all the time, and that you're working hard to service their customers. So if I haven't explained it well enough, this is the freelance industry. So there are so many little jobs that you think are mundane, that are insignificant, but guess what? Big companies, small companies, medium-sized companies, it doesn't matter. There is a lot of people who don't want to have to deal with those little tiny, nuisance jobs, basically. And you can provide that service for them, and they will pay you. And that's all you'll do all day. You'll do that one little niche job. And so I know that you're good at something. So who is where you want to be? So basically, you're looking at the professionals. You want to find people who are doing what you want to be doing, and you just copy their profile. In fact, let's just pop over to Fiverr again. So you head over here to fiverr.com. You can see that you've got the trending tab, but here, let's just go through them. Graphics and design, programming and tech, digital marketing, video and animation, writing and translation, music and audio, business, personal growth, AI services, and finance. Is there any more? Data, photography, consulting. And you can see that there's so many subcategories here. So guys, there is something for everyone. If it's a digital service, if you can provide it digitally and send it to them, or work on it digitally, you can be helping a company, and you could be making a lot of money. $10,000 a month. There's people on there that make $100,000 a month, but I'm trying to be conservative here. Let's start with 10. Let's get you to 10 a month. You'll be smiling after that. So the trending tab here, you can see publish your book in all these subcategories, create your website, UGC videos. These are awesome. I do a lot of these. You can make $150, $250. I could probably make more, but sometimes I feel like I'm gouging people. But again, you don't want to feel like an imposter. You need to charge a lot. Not in the beginning necessarily, because the name of the game at the beginning is getting work, right? So you've never done any of this work before. You need to provide examples of your awesome work. Okay, so first things first, film an intro video to use as your thumbnail. Now, some people on there, they have a regular thumbnail. That's just not as exciting when you're hovering over. Again here, if I pop back over, you can see how these are animated, right? Take a look. Let's see this gal. See, hers doesn't animate. Now, she's pretty good looking, so she may not have as much problems. I like to have mine animating because then you're like, I want to hear what he sounds like. You know, once you see somebody's mouth moving. Again, here this guy's playing the guitar, top rated. You kind of want to click on him because you can see that he has created a video. So that's important in my book, getting a video thumbnail. It seems like a simple thing, but you'd be surprised. Probably more than half the people on here don't have a video thumbnail for whatever reason. They don't know the way they don't like the way they look. They don't know how to do lighting. They don't know how to do sound. Again, things I can help you with if you have any questions. Create a profile of work and upload galleries of examples. Again, I understand, especially if you don't know what you're doing from the start of this, you have to create examples. So I went and met with voiceover artists and radio people and whatever, just reaching out and seeing, like, can I get a session? Can I get just a few minutes to talk about what it is that you do and how you make money doing it? And I was able to record some samples with a professional and be able to put that on my site. And believe me, I overthink it. I don't even know if that's a word. I overthought it. Yeah. But you have to create examples. Again, you are a professional. As far as anybody's concerned, you're a professional in your own right. You're just coming on to Fiverr as just one more avenue to increase your bags, right? Proof of you. I just said this kind of proof of you. Fake it till you make it. You are the professional they need. I literally just said that. Make a great first impression. Okay, again, I mean, that includes, showing up on time. So as soon as you get this profile set up, you start getting inquiries. You need to get back to these people right away. It shows Fiverr that you're serious, and obviously it's going to help increase your likelihood of getting great reviews from them. So clean it up. All right, we're going to download the Fiverr app and set up notifications. Again, it's kind of a simple thing, but you're working on your desktop. You want to know right away when somebody has contacted you to work with you. You want that notification set up, and the sooner you can get back to them, right? They're reaching out to a lot of people on there sometimes, and they're just looking for the first person to work with. If you can get back to them right away, so set up that app, boom, hit those notifications, add your payout method, simple stuff. It's so cool, guys. When you get paid for the first time, I don't care if it's a $5 gig. When you make $5 that you weren't expecting that week, for doing a small little job for somebody, it gives you a sense of what's going to happen if you really take this seriously, if you continue to get better and better and treat it like a business and not just like a hobby, like a lot of people do on here. All right, so make sure nothing contradicts. You got to make sure that the price matches your video and the niche matches the offerings. Again, this is another little thing that, that I didn't do right away. A lot of my stuff is just trial and error. You do one thing, it doesn't work, you switch it up. And I've just switched it up enough until I was able to figure out what works and what doesn't. So up the ladder to the roof. We're going to respond to new clients timely. I just literally said that. Organize your workflow and projects. If you're not an organizational freak, again, this is something that I can't teach you in 5 minutes here, but I will just say, as you continue to work on the platform and set up your folders on your desktop and whatnot, you will get that sense of, is this organized or is this chaotic? And again, I keep going back to it, but if you have some questions on that, I can answer those. Deliver above and beyond work goes without saying, but I'm just telling you, some people, they slough off. Slough off, is that the word? Accumulate 5-star reviews and positive comments. This is the key to your success. So you pop back on Fiverr here. When people are looking up a genre, a niche, they are going to get pages of people, right? I don't even know what this picture is. Why do I have pictures? They're going to get pages of people in voiceover in whatever category. Let's just pop over to trending here. Let's go to UGC videos since I do a lot of those. And they got human UGC and now AI UGC. So let's say you're not the best looking person or you don't have the best voice. AI is leveling the playing field for everyone. You can almost have no talent, just a little bit of drive and a desire to make some extra money, or maybe even totally replace your income, or maybe even revamp the whole industry of whatever it is you're working in by using AI. It is the cheat code. Everybody's saying it, but it is the cheat code. So learn to use AI, and you can come on here and basically do what everybody's doing, but maybe do it faster and better. Basically, let's just stop for just a quick second. Guys, this is actual real money that you can make while you are working another job. Okay, so you have a job right now. Most likely, if you're clicking on this video, you're probably working somewhere. You're probably not entirely happy with it, and you'd like to do something else, or you'd like to make double your income, quadruple your income, whatnot, and you want to start something else, but you can't quit what you're doing right now. Guys, I was able to keep my job. I was a video graphics artist and video guy at a couple different churches, and it's great. It's great work. It wasn't high stress or anything like that, but it didn't pay very well. And when I was able to make sometimes in 15 minutes on here what I made in a whole day there, really changed the game. So just breaking it down and talking to you like in reality, everybody makes these videos, right? These little explainer videos. I am telling you 100,000 million% the freelance gig economy is a way. It's not the way. There is many ways, of course, but it is a great way to make money. This is real. Here, go to Switch to Selling. This is my business. Are we still together? All right, great. Earnings, $245,000. This is real money here, guys. Go get some of it. Let's jump back to the board here. So accumulating those 5-star reviews and positive comments, that's the biggest thing. So as you saw, there's many pages of people, and they're going to put you on the back page, obviously, when you start. So you need to build up your credibility, your trust with Fiverr and with your customers. You do that by accumulating 5-star reviews. So you got to start small. You start with like $5 gigs. Get some 5-star reviews, get some great, and don't be afraid to ask them for the 5-star review, ask them for the positive comments, of course, after you do a stellar job. And then you will ascend in the level rankings and become a top seller and maybe even a vetted pro at one point. And there's a lot of different benefits that come with that. You're able to create more gigs. You don't have to just stick with voiceover or editing or whatever. You can do a whole myriad of things. So, and this is just an example of one of my my 5-star reviews. Elephantis Film, working with Jonathan with smooth and rewarding experience. His attention to detail and creativity brought a unique touch to the voiceover project. His professionalism and deep understanding ensured everything was delivered on time and with great cooperation. 5 stars. If I don't get 5 stars, I'm asking them, what did I do wrong? What can I do to earn that 5-star review from you? And we'll just wrap it up here with add additional gigs. We just kind of talked about that. So as you level up in the rankings, they will let you add more gigs. More gigs means more orders, more money. And guys, again, this is real key. This isn't, it could be an 8 to 12 hour job if you wanted it to be, because you're just getting that many orders. But this is more like a half-hour a day job, maybe an hour and a half. So you're able to do your other job, and then maybe at some point you quit your other job and you do this full time. But full time is still maybe an hour or 2 of your day, and you have the rest of your day to build your other business maybe that you're working on, or maybe it's playing with your kids. I don't know. Change titles and keywords. These are some things that you might have to do. If something's not working exactly right, you have it up for a month or 2, you feel like you're not getting any hits, you got to change it up. Target specific niches. In the beginning especially, you just want to focus on one thing. You are this guy. You are this gal. You are going to be, I'm a voiceover artist. Stuck with that. Now I do the spokesperson thing. And I'm expanding my business, obviously. I'm here on YouTube and I'm talking to you. And it's only after I've had such great success here. But that is another avenue that you might think of doing at some point, is building a brand on YouTube as well. So sky's the limit. This is not pegged down to just Fiverr. Fiverr is one way to do it, and it's a great way to do it. It's free. I would go sign up today. Join Seller Plus. You have to pay for that, but it might give you some benefits here and there. Implement Fiverr Go. Again, you have to pay for that. That's like a chat bot that will talk to your customers. But if you don't have time to right at the beginning, when you get an inquiry, it's going to be on it for you, talking to them, closing the sale. Improve and add skills, examples. Always as you're creating. See, that was another thing. I created my fake, examples in the beginning, kind of showing off what I can do. But obviously, as you're working on the site, now you're gathering real world examples. And now you want to switch those and convert those over to examples and skills that you are showing others. Track your stats, seeing how many people are clicking on you, see how many people are, they're showing you constantly like how well you're doing, and you can kind of gauge, what do I need to do to improve? And again, in the beginning, you don't know exactly. You're going to have to like worm your way through it. But I'm telling you guys, you put 3 months worth of effort into this now, it can pay you the rest of your life. And you can always fall back on it. You might find something else in life that you want to do, build a business, work for another company, whatever it is, but you'll always have this in your back pocket to fall back on. Referral opportunities. That's a fantastic one. Remember, you are meeting people from all over the world. I have worked in 74 countries now for almost 7,000 clients. And I'm a different business because I'm doing voiceover, but I'm talking to these people like they're friends. You're typing them up and it's just like, how's it going in Moscow? What's it like today in Hong Kong? Germany, where are you again? You're in London. What's the weather like? It's unbelievable. And then they know you, they like you, they trust you. Just, if you're a good, decent person, most people who own a business and they're reaching out to you, they're good, decent people. And they refer you to other people. And you never know that big job that you could get that might pay thousands of dollars, for using your skill. Or you might get hired right out of here. You just never know. So it's an excellent way to network with people all over the world. You're helping them out. They're paying you for it, but you're also getting that great referral and interaction. Okay, interact with Fiverr as much as possible. Be on your phone. Obviously, if you have another job or whatever, you can't do it all day, every day. But remember, in the morning, check it. In the middle of the day, check it. At night, check it. So just always be on there. Always be kind of messing with the site because they like that. Fiverr does, the algo. And maintain your status. Can't stop a moving train. Oh my gosh. It's just like, this is an important one. So you don't want to step away from this. You want to, once you decide you're going to commit to this, commit. Don't build it up for a month or two and then take a week off or take a month off, because that can, I won't say it will ruin you, but it could set you back for a long period of time, and you have to work your way back up and work that trust back up with them. So once you start this, I would just like keep it rocking. All right. And again, living the Fiverr life. That's what I call it. That's what my friends would always joke about that, because when I would go on vacation or whether I was paying for dinner or whatever it was, they'd be like, he's living the Fiverr life, because they knew I wasn't able to do this with my old income. This was a whole new story for me. So anyway, I truly hope that you'll take this information, you'll run with it. Just go to Fiverr.com today. At the very least, if you're even interested about joining the freelance gig economy, go there, sign up for free. And if you need help, please, I left my details in the description. You just click on that. You'll talk directly with me, and I'll see if we're a good fit and if we can work together and I can help you out. So anyway, until the next video, take care. Peace.